Today I'm going to actually walk you through one of my favorite clay projects I think I've ever done, and I really figured out some specific things that I want to share with you if you are a teacher. This project was specifically designed to be manageable for time, space, and prep. I wanted something simple that also develops skills so that students could be really proud of their work and also really successful. So if this video gives you any ideas, tips or tricks, things that you didn't think of, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be sharing more that really unpacks a specific art lesson. Now this project aligns with art curriculum standards. It really teaches core skills such as slipping, scoring, and blending. It encourages collaboration, problem solving. It also allows students for an opportunity for previous knowledge, like adding texture. Lets them take some ownership of their work. Now these are going into the kiln today. It's perfect for second graders, but it's flexible enough to adapt for our upper grades or in homeschool settings. For example, middle schoolers could definitely create a larger, more intricate flower using the same techniques. To make this clay flower, you can really do it with any form. I use simple styrofoam cups. You can reuse them year after year. I give every student a piece of plastic, and I just cut up trash bags. And then I give them a very simple template that looks like this. Now, I actually do this as a group first, and then they build their own individual one today. I demonstrate it for them very quickly. Basically, I have them take chunks of clay, and I give them a giant ball or chunk as a table. That way I'm not giving out 22 chunks of clay. I haven't had a problem with kids overusing it, which is really nice. I just say, if you need more, just let me know. And I have them kind of even them out like that. So for my tables, they all have 4 templates. You can reuse those over and over again. They basically take these, they roll them into balls, they press their texture out. And if you don't have these, you can use things like Legos or other found objects. Just depends on how much time you have. And then of course the center one, we just want right there in the middle. Really have them focus on scoring, slipping, and blending. And if you don't do those 3 things, it's very telling if you haven't done them. I then demonstrate to students to obviously score the back of each one, add a little slip, and just as a quick tip, if you want to make sure your slip sticks, you can put a little bit of white vinegar in it. I actually do not have any in mine. But this is a great opportunity. Kids always ask, why are there little cracks in the surface? Like, why do we have to do the scoring? And it's really, it has a great opportunity to have discussion with the kids. Of course, I have them blend by pushing it and blending it in. If you're struggling with clay, like getting kids to finish and really know what to do and feeling like you're pulled in 1,001 directions, try doing it as team groups. You don't label them. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about all the little logistics. You're just literally working on the process. Now, each table group created one as a team. They all learned how to do it. What's great is I only had to set up 6 stations, and I kind of got a feel for what it was going to take through the project, but the kids got a really great feel for what it took to put the project together. They learned how to play with texture tools. They learned how to slip and score, and of course, use templates. And once they've got all their parts together, they can decide what they want to do on the inside. So some of them have done little buds or pieces. The best part about this age is whatever you show them, they're probably going to follow. So I've been showing them how to make a long cylinder. So you get just a really simple coil. And of course, score the inside. And what's great is students then create something functional, which I think is really, I love pottery for art's sake, but it does also carry a historical function. Now, I don't label their projects. I put their little pictures in the cup because I don't want kids picking it up and flipping it around trying to get their name on it. And I also don't like their names necessarily on the outside. So they pick up the whole thing, they place it in the bowl with, again, their picture on top, and then they just gently press down and finish any details. Now you could do this with really any shape. Honestly, this is a great fit for second grade and is one of the most successful projects that I have done with them thus far. And what I love about this is kids all come out with a keepsake that I think their families value. Part of teaching art is part of marketing art, and not only making them feel proud of it, but their parents are proud of it, and they can see what they did and they can ask questions. Also, if you didn't hear, when I do this with team groups, we don't label them at all. One of the benefits of that is if I have kids that come in that maybe miss the individual day, we have a set of team group ones that they can actually pick from to glaze. So it saves me time on having to kind of redo it with a specific student. Although I do redo some of the students' work if I feel like there's time. Additionally, I will use the extra ones as gifts for staff within our school and our community. I think the reason I'm sharing this is I'm really proud of this lesson. And I'm proud because they're working collaboratively, they teach each other, they're paying attention, they clean up after themselves. Everybody's doing something, and they all come out, I think, with something that they're really happy about. So that's how you make the clay flower. And then I put it over here on the shelf. So here's a great example of a student's work. Here's one that's starting to dry. A really nice job. They learned how to mold it. Order one of these, a baker's cart. This is from a regular kitchen supply. Love it. And you can arrange the shelves. I have 2 of these. So look, if any of this video sticks with you, connected with you, kind of some of the struggles that you're having, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be sharing more, but I'm going to be sharing in depth. I don't just like sharing the end result. I like sharing the unpacking of the actual learning, the teaching, the rollout, the classroom management. All of those things are so important in an art video, especially as an art teacher getting it on the other end.